Hi, and welcome to Winners Corner this Sunday when we have a Grand Slam 75 round at Sundbyholm racetrack outside Eskilstuna. And it's an interesting race day. We have in the round, Harry, both an amateur race and a Monte race. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think it's actually interesting, makes it far more interesting. So why not? I also think it's a very difficult race car. Grand Slam 75 to pick, so if you get it, you're certainly going to get a lot of money. So let's hope our system sits to down.
Let's hope for that, and we start immediately in race 4 to find Harry's first betting suggestion of the day. And this is the first Grand Slam 75 leg. It's a long distance race over 2,640 meters, and it seems as if number 6 Davy Jones Sisu will become the favorite. So the question to you, Harry, is now, what is the reason that you prefer placing a win bet on number 1, Maintainability?
Firstly, for the draw, and secondly, for the driver, Kai Vidal. Maintainability has got good form. Kai Vidal knows the horse well, and Kai Vidal he is so underrated as a catch driver. He's a top-class driver, and you can watch this race here now. He goes all the way into the finish, and I think even although Davy Jones Sisu is a worthy favourite, he's going to have his work cut out to beat Maintainability. So I'm putting my head on the block, and I'm going for Grand Slam 75. You accuse me of favourites. Today I've gone against.
Good, Harry. And we have a win bet here in race 4 on horse number 1, Maintainability. We turn the page to race 5. It's the second leg in the Grand Slam 75 round, and this is the race for amateur trained and amateur driven horses. Is there anything in specific that we should have in mind when it comes to these races?
Yeah, I think you've got to look at amateur drivers who've had a lot more experience, because it really does, show in the actual races. They can be worth just those extra lengths. And apart from that, the horses themselves that I've looked at are interesting. Michael Quanstrom, I rate, is a very, very, very capable amateur driver, and he wins regularly. If you just look over the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, he always comes in, and they're not with favourites. They're usually 10 to 1, 12 to 1. Here we are, Pegasus all over. It's one of the horses included in my Quinella here.
Pegasus all over, number 6.
And he's just well in third, actually, but he runs on, and that's what I like.
And then you also, on your Quinella, you include number 7, Skinny Dipping.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to feel naked. I mean, without that one in the field. Kenneth Gorski in the red and white candy stripes there. He's a good performer. He's in good form, and he could very well be that selection that gives us that Quinella. In which case, I can say we're looking at a Quinella over 10 times the money.
So a Quinella bet suggestion here in race 5 on horses number 6, Pegasus all over, paired up with number 7, Skinny Dipping. We jump on now to race 8, the 5th leg in the Grand Slam 75 round, and it's a race for horses that have earned over 1 million Swedish crowns, or all of them have earned over 1 million Swedish crowns. The biggest favorite of the day is where we find here, and that is number 6, Napa Scar. But you reckon that we should focus on some other horse here?
Yeah, I'm looking especially at one-time Fillies Championship of Sweden winner, Galactica. And Lars-Åke Söderholm hasn't done much on the racing scene for a while, but this is a very talented filly. And if you have a look at this clip that I've given to you, she's running on strongly. She came from the back, and she's taken in a lot. This is at Lindesberg. She eventually finishes third. This is a class filly, and she's going to bounce back any day now, and why not tomorrow?
So in this 8th race of the day, we make a show bet on one of the 2 mares in this field, and that is number 5, Galactica. The daily double we have in races 10 and 11. In races 9 and 10 this Sunday. And DD1 is a sprint race over 1,640 meters, Harry. And what do you recommend for us here?
Well, just have a look at the name of number 3 there. It's Love You, I believe.
Feel the Love.
Feel the Love, Love You. Feel the Love. A great name for a great horse. And in the second leg of that double, well, you understand why I take Adore You. So what a combination. Feel the Love and Adore You. I've also included, just to show that we've got a bit of strength there, Hercules Boko. A really good chance of winning the double. And I think we could possibly get 7-8 times the money.
And this means that we have 2 combinations for the daily double this Sunday. The Grand Slam 75 round, it always holds 7 races, and we have to find the winners in these races. Harry, you've made up a system for us. Let's check it out. We can see here that you have got 2 bankers, and we've already talked about number 1, maintainability, in the first leg, and also about number 3, feel the love, in the 6th leg. How safe do you feel now with these bankers?
Actually, if maintainability takes that win, and I really do feel that he's got a good chance of beating the favourite, then we're well on our way, because I've got a fairly good coverage right through. In the amateur race, we've got a lot of coverage as well. And 3, Feel the Love, I think, is definitely in with an outstanding chance of winning. And as I said to you in the last race, it's 2 horses that stand out, and we've taken them both. I don't think we're going to miss much here. And should those 2 win, we've got a fairly good chance of having 7 right.
We have a couple of races that we haven't talked about yet, the 3rd and 4th leg, and starting then with GS 75-3, we have a sprint race for mares, and this is the race where you spend most marks in. Tell us why.
Yeah, well, I think it's a very open race, and I'm looking for good money. I think number 10, an outsider there, Incredibly Smart, or Incredible Smart, with Torsten Tietz. Also a similar problem to Stable Kilgini, virus and illness in his stable, but all of a sudden now his horses are coming onto the scene and winning left, right and centre. Very, very good chances there. I've taken number 3, I Make the Cash Quick, with Pierre Nystrom. Well, let's hope we do that. And then 4, Classic Joy, with Matthias Hughes. And I've really given us a good spread.
In the 4th leg, we have the Montier race, and here we have a very clear favourite in number 2, Veiled, but she broke stride in her last race, and apparently you don't trust it because you take 2 more horses here.
Absolutely. 2 Veiled, as I say, beaten because of a break last time. And as I say, I filled in with what I think could possibly just be the danger. And that's number 3, Sebastian Hall, and number 4, High on Heels. Amelia Leo, note on 3, Sebastian Hall. And her form is in the zenith at the moment. She wins on everything she sits up on.
Very well, that's it then. We have a Grand Slam 75 system that is made up of 480 combinations. Thank you for that, Harry. And for you out there, of course, you know that you find out much more information about Swedish trotting and horse betting at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. Good luck now with your bets this Sunday to Sundbyholm Racetrack in Eskilstuna. Bye-bye.